What the hell was that noise?
No!
You heard that though,
No!
right? You heard that? He goes, "We're in real
Yes.
danger." And runs off.
Dude, don't get in the ship.
Sorry, Toll. My last thought of you was gonna be,
Alright, we are calling all Gundam seed pilots. Are you ready to double your deployment? Join us on Patreon and get double episodes dropped right away. Once we reach 30 patrons, we'll bring double episodes to YouTube for everybody to experience. So fuel your Gundam addiction on Patreon. So let's build this community together, join Patreon, and get those double episodes of Gundam seed.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, Nicole is dead. How about you remind us what happened last time?
Yeah, so last time we had a character die. I think it might have just been mentioned.
Oh, no, it was Atherin's relationship to his fiancée. Apparently.
I'll get into that in one. We came into the end of the ship repairs, and we exited Orb Port. Before that, though, a moment between Kigali and her father, who was basically like, "War bad, but I want a war. Don't war. Do something different to stop war." Okay. Which I healthy moment to have.
Again, it was Klein's whole thing, except just said better than Klein.
Yeah.
Which was not less impactful, because it was said from one neutral person to another neutral person, instead of Klein, who's like the leader of zaft. So.
Yeah. But then we got to see Kira say bye to his parents, because they did show up while they were leaving. And they Kira was the only one, I think, ahead of time to be like, "Hey, we're gonna get attacked once Orb's ships are gone. Like, there's no way around this."
Well, not the only one.
So he prepared.
LaFlaga was in his thing, and Toll was suddenly in a thing for no reason.
We thought Toll would possibly die, but did not.
No, he still got a chance.
They caused distractions. There was a plug in the ship added or there before to avoid the power problem of the mobile suit's phase armor.
Technically, no, it was for the gun.
I think it's an addition. Yes, well, they use gun, but they can probably also plug in the suit.
If he didn't destroy it, ripping it out of the gun.
He could have just... No, because there was no engaging of, like, a locker. Yeah.
Well, he did that thing that they tell you
to...
not to do with plugs, you know, where you're supposed to pull them out gently, and he, like, ripped the cord.
Exactly. Then, of course, mobile combat, shooting, blasting ended up with Kira versus Rin again. But, what happened was Nicole was like, "No, I'm gonna help you," and got cut in half.
Because he's the best friend. He spent all that time together, sitting on the ship, talking about the past.
Yeah, he may have been putting up flags to say, "I'm gonna die."
And I'll say Toll still has a chance to die, because we're still in the fight, technically.
True,
Nicole,
so I would not be surprised if he did.
Yeah, Nicole dying was just like the moment of that fight, and it's still like we're all still here. And Nicole, I think, not Nicole, Toll, the last thing we saw was him turning around to get back into the fight.
He turned around, shot, and that's what gave Atherin the cover to take out Cole's glider.
Last time I remember, it was him just shooting. I don't remember anybody giving anybody else. Anyway, he's still in the fight, is my point, and now we have three very angry men.
Three very angry men. And then, here is possibly the most important part. There's a new outro.
And Waltfield's alive again.
May actively have the possibility, the ship statuses that I predicted.
So what I love most about
Maybe.
that is that I have maybe 2/3 of your words came through that. You broke up a lot, and it was just like, and the most important was that that I was right. Like a good old McDonald's
Yep.
drive-through is what I got from that one.
But yeah, that's where we're left off, and where the fight continues.
Yeah, Nicole was in the ending. Waltfield and what's her name was in the ending. Everyone who is dead, everyone who was once dead is alive again. That's how we're gonna solve the show, apparently, according to the ending. And if
Not
actually,
that final shot that literally shows Kira Lacus in front of an angelic-looking Gundam.
oh no, it's the thing from before where you see, and I think the order is Lacus, Kira, Atherin, Kigali, which implies that Atherin and Kira are gonna get together and leave Lacus and Kigali behind. Is the only way I can see to read that. It makes the most sense. They literally just had this touching moment in front of a gate together, where they literally said, "My best
Fair
friend
enough.
gave it to me." That's more emotional connection than Lacus and Kira have ever had, and definitely more emotional connection than Atherin and Kigali. They remembered that I sat on her once when I tied her arms behind her back, or maybe that touching moment where she reached for my gun when I said, "If you did that, I'll kill you." That's maybe that
True.
moment where we both gave each other crabs.
Hey, sometimes love comes from crabs.
Well, I guess
Oh, that's a statement.
tell each other first. I don't know. I'm just saying that, hyperbole aside, yes, I understand that Lacus helped Kira when he was crying in a weird way, and they had some sort of conversation, after which he gave her back to her boyfriend, fiance, so, it, at some point you have to realize that Kira gave her back. I'm not going to save her for myself. I'm going to save her for her and the relationship she already has. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't accept it until it happens, I guess, in which case I'm going to be forced to by the
Either
show.
way, if that's it, you want to just get into it?
Yeah, I have no choice. I can't, keep going. So, let's do it.
Let's do it.
See, again, he's reaching way too high to hit him with the blades. It's almost like he doesn't want to hit Kira. What do I say? Straight up and down. That's what he does all the time. He intentionally twists to go sideways.
Yeah.
Also, this is a powered blade. You could have turned it off.
Yep.
Quick, his hands are off the controls. Kill him.
Yeah.
Well, Atherin can't.
This is
He's got
the
no power. Look, I liked Nicole. He was a good character.
3.
He's certainly
I
gotten a
enjoyed
lot
Nicole,
more.
but no,
Sorry, we have some sort of delay going on between us, so we seem like we're talking over one another. We literally are. So say what you were about to say. I'm trying to open you up here.
I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Like Nicole dies and gets replaced by 3 people.
That's what it takes to replace Nicole.
I mean, he had the minimal amount of development throughout the show, but at least I appreciate that I knew exactly who he was. The green-haired kid.
Yeah.
Oh, Kigali is even wearing her dress uniform in the background of that one shot, where everyone is like behind Kira.
Ooh.
Well, I assume that means that she's always going to be in her dress uniform from now on.
I think that's just going to be the default.
Oh. Well, it's a darker red because of lighting. I thought I saw it as like a purple before. God, what the fuck? It like melted like it was hit by napalm.
Yeah.
Again, it's like Kira's acting like it's his first kill ever.
Yeah.
I don't think he acted this shocked when he killed Waldfield.
Oh, he did not. He did not. This must be some excessive level of PTSD.
For the comment section, yes, I know it's Waltfeld. It just hits me they say Waltfield every time. No longer sad, just angry. That was an angry face. Okay, Groby McKenzie, get off of me.
Yeah. He sees it.
Because you eliminated one of the 4 super weapons that threatened us at every day of our lives?
Yeah. You know those you know the people who have been actively trying to kill us? You got one.
So I'm just gonna go back to acting my age. Because that's exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's a petulant child. Look how people get their arms broken for doing that. And more importantly, the strike will be destroyed.
Yep. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to. We all know it's true. That's the look I got from him. Oh, didn't even mention Rusty. Rusty don't matter no more.
Yeah, at some point, I appreciate Yazik bringing it up. How many of those? How many of us has he fucking killed? How many does he have to kill till he stops being your best friend?
Exactly.
I said before, if I was gonna get my art redrawn, I would be Yazik, because that's who I am in this show.
I don't know who I would pick.
You already picked it. You can't take it. Literally, we've already picked you. Remember?
I mean out of like the kids.
I was about to say, you're already represented right beneath you. Who you picked?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, you're Patrick Zola. You're Atherin's dad. Maybe.
Hell yeah.
Depending on current theories and how those pan out. True. Big true.
Yes.
Although I'd probably blame it more on the fact that you're not the main character. It's less personal blame, more you weren't written to win. I'm glad you're thinking it, though.
No, you won't. It's fun, though.
Glad he's thinking it, though. He's more conviction than he's put into that thought than previous.
このまま行けば明日の夕刻には北海汽線を越えられるわ。そうなれば連絡もつくでしょう。ボスゴロフ級は高速艦です。あの後こちらをロストしてくれていればいいのですが。因縁の体ね。確かにしつこいわ。
Thank God the ship hasn't run out of lipstick.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. They still have a ways to go to get to Alaska.
Depending. If we go to that one remaining spaceport, it's possible they could shortcut their way.
That space would actually take longer.
Again, it's depending on how fast you get from spaceport to Alaska. Even a longer ride to spaceport would be a shorter ride if depending. It's weird.
Hey,
that Millia's nickname is Millie, which is exactly the same amount of syllables. Like, you can't... I don't think you can shorten Milia.
Mill?
Well, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm forgetting the Ia part. Well, I was counting it as one syllable. I think it's two, right? Oh, I love it when we go back to Girl Scout Atherin. You know, maybe the thing to do is not take your wisdom from the people you've killed.
That meant...
I'm just saying, you killed them. Clearly their wisdom wasn't as valuable as they thought it was. The people who know how to live truly the best are the people who are still alive, I would say.
Depends on the situation, because some of the wisdom spat by Waltfeld was kind of crazy.
It's weird that you're gonna avenge my scar. I'm glad we have that close of a relationship, but maybe leave that to me.
What you about to do, girl?
You love me a good klaxon. Don't worry, guys. We're completely safe. They've only ever beaten us off-screen. So I'm pretty sure we reused that animation.
Just so there's another thing to sell.
I haven't stopped you in the hallway in a long time.
Jeez, no. The only way this could be better if he dies. That way Flay gets hurt. Flay gets hurt because he got left with a promise of later. Kira gets hurt because he'll fucking die. My guy, Yazik, will finally get what's coming for him. Oh, look! They're damaged already. What the fuck?
Off screen. Didn't happen on screen. Technically off screen.
No.
That's the rule of the Archangel. It's invincible so long as you're looking at it.
That's how the technology works.
Oh, the music's kicking up. Appreciate this.
Yeah.
I think they only animated Bad Girl shouting shit once. Every time she shouts for the thing to fire its weapons, it's always the same. I mean, literally, stop firing at the Archangel. Just target the strike.
Yeah.
That was a reused animation, too.
Interesting balance to strike of reused animations and new.
Oh, I meant the one of Flay falling in the hallway.
Oh, no, I know. You just put the thought into my head. No, you don't.
There's one moment that the bad guys should get a victory. It's after they've killed one of them, I feel like.
Yes. Girl, you should not be on a warship. This is getting to you.
Well, no, she was never supposed to be on a warship. It's also always confusing about when they can hear each other and when they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, remember that we just repaired this thing?
Yeah.
That was super effective. Why would you change back? What the hell was that noise?
No!
You heard that though,
No.
right? You heard that? He goes, "We're in real
Yes.
danger." Runs off.
Dude, don't get in the ship.
Sorry, Toll. My last thought of you was gonna be, better than this, Yazik.
Smart. Not smart.
I want Yazik to land somewhere nearby and get in on this somehow. I know he's missing a leg, but still.
Yazik is gonna take out our pilot, boy.
Sorry, where are we?
So,
Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Because again, remember, this show takes inspiration from another show. First she had her head under the pillow, and then she just like totally wrapped herself up.
yeah. Yup.
How did Toll take out this dude's arm? LaFlaga in every flight never hurt one of these guys. Toll, second flight. Perfect shot.
Yep.
No way. Really? I would think that these people would shoot me no matter what I did. I wouldn't get out of the cockpit, let alone surrender.
Thing though, that's like you're dead if you get out. You're dead if you stay in. So you at least try.
No, trying would be aiming the gun up to try and shoot the thing that's about to shoot me. Surrendering is just... I feel like getting tortured later.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
With the slow motion and the harmony voice.
No.
I mean, that was a lot more impactful of a... Not impactful, that was a lot more detailed a death than Nicole got. Like, we saw all of that.
Are we about to see Athrun die?
No. Also, I hate that Athrun doesn't have the seed shit either. Because Athrun is still more in the right in my eyes. Or more deserving of vengeance. Thank you! Thank you!
Agree. There it is.
I literally asked for it and the show finally gave me something. Oh, the fuck, man. Your eyeball was about to pop out of the socket. Open your cockpit and reach out and just fucking shoot him with a gun.
Bang, bang, bang.
Well, he saw his opened up to the outside. Self-destruct? Yeah! Best fight in the show so far.
Agreed.
Fuck you, Kira. Main character, my ass.
Does Kira actually die here?
No chance. I believe this is why they call him Jesus
I wish they
Yamato.
would kill him.
Well, I think this is why they call him Jesus Yamato, is that, to my recollection,
Got it.
the hatred I've seen displayed for him in our own chat was that he survives everything. So, yeah, because you saw that his cockpit was open to the air, right? He's defended by nothing.
Yeah.
He's defended by nothing, and this thing exploded in front of him with, I don't know, looks like a firebomb was worth. Like, it was a huge explosion that took out a lot of the island, it seemed.
Even if you took into account, that shrapnel is going to make you up.
Well, I just mean that it looked like his suit still had power, so the power armor thing was still in effect. But there's this giant gaping hole where that's not protecting you.
Yeah.
So you're getting hit by the entire air explosion. Plus, additionally, it happened
that
over...
would melt you.
Well, it happened above the ground, which means it has the effect of the shockwave hits the ground, pops back up, amplifying the effect. That's why they detonate explosives above the ground.
Yeah.
See, melted the fucking seat. So what's Kigali doing here?
I don't know.
Because if she was there, you know she would have been flying instead of Toll. Which means that
Yes.
she got... Maybe they sent a distress signal because they were so damaged that the orb picked it back up and they didn't get very far, so... Orb was able to pick them back up
Maybe?
again, or Kigali launched her own rescue mission for them. But yeah,
I
no.
could see Kigali launching their own.
Melted seat, and we know he was the center of the explosion. I guess they could imply that they didn't show it to us, but he jetted out of his cockpit the same way Athrun did, and if Athrun was able to get a distance away, he could have gotten a distance away. However, they chose to make it look like he was looking out at him at the same time that Athrun was jumping out, meaning Athrun got lead time on him.
No. Well, only for the fact the cockpit opens front and you jet.
The same argument that I was making for there being a hole in his cockpit that the blast would kill him with could be the same way he gets out of the cockpit. That he doesn't have to open it. The hole that I'm saying he would be killed by is also his escape method.
Unless he is literally away from death when they find him, I don't like Kira.
Again, the ending shows us he's gonna end up with Athrun. The ending shows us that he has a future, so obviously we kind of have to figure out our own way to accept this. Because either we don't accept it and we just be angry for the rest of the show, or...
Of course.
I'm not saying that's not an option. We can do that. Just know that we're going to lose 90% of the people watching this are somehow still accepting of the bullshit we say about the show.
Oh, no. Again, like, if they get whatever the explanation, you have to somewhat, like, in universe accept.
I mean, don't let me tell you what to do. I am a known hater, so... I can sit through another 70 episodes of a show and not like the main character. Doesn't mean I don't like the show, just means I don't like the main character. I'll sit here for 70 more episodes to see what happens to Yazik.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad. I was angry in the moment, and I said, fuck, man, why doesn't Athrun have the fucking seed? He should be as angry, and should be able to fight and then the fucking seed goes off. Like, yes! Finally!
Yeah, the fact that there's multiple people who have the seed is, I think, an important discovery.
Well, it's probably indicating to us that Athrun is that sibling that they mentioned before. Considering only 2 people have done the seed thing, and it's been Athrun and Kira. which
Correct.
then leads me to believe that Kira's dad is a cuck.
Mm,
That Patrick Zala is probably the
yeah.
father of Kira and Athrun. Well, assuming that he's a
Yes.
dad at all, possibly. Maybe. Here's the thing. I don't know. I have been told that the reason they call him Jesus Yamato is because of this whole I can survive death thing. Maybe they call him Jesus Yamato because his mother gave immaculate birth. That he's some sort of test subject of just like a in vitro egg scenario. Like there is no father per se, but just a lot of genetic testing.
Okay.
Just a
But
shot in the
then
dark.
why would that how yeah. How would the seed be explained in Athrun then?
Well, they're siblings. Yeah, twins.
So how
Imagine
are they
Jesus,
sibling?
but
Okay, you're
twins.
saying got it.
So I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Jesus twins.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, I I say technically. I don't know if I'm making it up or I've heard it somewhere. The brother of Jesus. I think that's just a joke I heard once. But it's the same idea. There's no reason to say it. An
Yeah.
immaculate conception is already, not conceivable. But why not add twins? If you're already making shit up, just add more shit to the shit you're making up.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
So Kira and Athrun could just be test tube babies, and then I guess Patrick Zala would be yeah, like, his name is on the tip of my tongue and I can't think. Uh, who is the dad? Who is Luke's surrogate dad? Luke Skywalker.
Oh, okay. So not Luke Skywalker's dad, but
Baru.
his uncle.
Something Baru.
I know the actor who plays him. I don't know the name.
Because I keep wanting to say Ben, but that's Ben Kenobi. That's not his
No,
name.
it's not Ben. Yes, no, he is
Uncle
the Joel,
Owen. Uncle
Joel
Owen.
Edgerton in the. Yes, he is possible Edgerton in the situation.
Yeah, so Patrick Zala is Uncle Owen, and we don't know the other guy, so could just be fucking anybody. I don't remember Leia's dad's name. Actually, now that I think about it, probably reverse. Patrick Zala
Oh,
is Leia's dad.
Senator whoever.
Yeah, I don't remember his face from the prequels. And then I think it's because he's either played by or looks like the same actor who plays John Crichton's nemesis in Farscape. The guy whose brother gets killed and he goes on like a manhunt for the dude for the entire first season of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably reversed. It's probably actually that sorry, Athrun's Patrick Zala would be Princess Leia's dad because he's influential, he's very important, etc., etc. And that Kira's dad is Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Which explains that line that Kira says about getting power converters down at Hachi Station.
True. I just like the interaction between him and C-3PO.
Oh, I love it when he uses the strike to bomb Womp Rats. Well, I mean, we called Toll dying again before the episode that he died in. It's weird because Toll has been such a background character this whole time, but they still gave
Yeah.
him more detailed of a death than I feel they gave Nicole. Because Nicole is just like, fly, you fools, and then blood, you know? Toll, we just fucking see it. Slow motion, the hymn of an aria starts playing, and then slowly cuts through him and his head flies off. It's like, wow. Somebody liked Toll.
So I think the reason behind that is because that I count those deaths as the same. It's the trigger of one started the problem, and one was that final push.
It's also the fact that Toll is Miria's boyfriend, so that's also a connection that gets cut.
Yep.
A lot of red X's for these 2 episodes that we watched. I'm gonna have to apply to the board now. I was threatening that I was gonna have to kill parents on the board, and it turns out it was the reverse. However, again, I think it was a big old clue
Still
there.
think we might killed.
Well, I think it was a big old clue there. Like I said, we didn't see Toll's parents. For some reason, that was an off-screen thing, so there's no... I don't have to tie Toll to anybody on the parent section. However, I do have to confusingly lay out the parents thing for Athrun and Kira now that I'm thinking about it.
If we set it up in a way that we're looking at who is left on the side of Zaft, right? This is a big fucking loss to Zaft. Well, not only did they lose one of their Gundams, they lost 2 pilots, actually 3. They lost 3 out of 4 of their pilots.
What do you mean? They only lost Nicole.
Orb? No, they didn't. Nicole died. One guy got captured.
Oh, you're talking...
And Athrun's probably going to get captured.
I think Athrun's going to get away.
So... No, because we see him and Kigali in the same space.
Yeah, but we don't know of any context for it.
It's true.
I mean, we don't know why Kigali is even there. We left her behind. The implication could be that Zaft did attack the orb base. The whole ID thing that we have no fucking idea about. And maybe they took Kigali captive, and now an angry Athrun is talking to Kigali about it because she's the only person he has left to talk to.
If they didn't attack the orb base already, I think this is the motivation for them to bomb the shit out of it.
Yeah, I have no idea. Sorry, the realization also hit me when I was making the joke about Athrun's parentage and whatnot, and then you talking about the pilots. We've seen Athrun's mom, and she shares his hair color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only way this works...
weird...
Well, the only way our whole conspiracy about them being siblings works is if they share a mom.
No, because it could be the same father.
And oddly, Kira's mom and Athrun's mom also share a hair color.
Because what if Athrun's dad is also Kira's dad, and he is and him being a coordinator could make it be that there's 3 people with seed ability.
Here's the thing. Patrick Zala also does not have the purple hair color.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just saying
the women do.
Yeah. I don't know.
Genetically, hair color typically comes from your mother's side.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that we've seen Athrun's mom. She died. And we've seen Kira's mom, still alive. But the idea of who their parents are to make them siblings, it doesn't...
Same father.
Right, but they would have to have the same mother, is my point.
No, they wouldn't.
To be siblings?
Correct. If you have the same father, that's still your brother.
That's your stepbro.
No, a stepbrother is someone who is not blood related to you.
Well, you're saying if they have the same father.
That's why...
I don't think this works. I don't think this works in my head. We'll start bleeding out the nose if we keep going.
No, biologically, as long as you share one parental figure, you are related.
I'm pretty sure that makes him stepbro.
No.
I've watched enough people get trapped in washing machines to know how this works.
No, so the reason why it works when people are trapped in washing machines is because 2 parents get married who already have children, and oh no, I'm doing laundry horribly inefficiently.
Yeah, the stupidity involved in getting one's hand trapped in nothing.
Either way, yeah, I think we're set up for a big change in the dynamic of the show.
I mean, we are one episode away from a turning point, and then one episode away from the recording of another turning point. So, for those in the audience not understanding my jokes, that was a reference to the fact that we recorded Mushoku Tensei today as well, and that episode was named Turning Point. This episode itself, this recording is 1 week removed from the turning point that you just watched last week on Gundam Seed. So, technically, I don't know how far away that is from the Mushoku Tensei release of the Turning Point episode. Just know that these were done all at the same time. Try and connect.
Right now, we're pulling U-turns left and right.
Show me your concept board about how close you think episodes were recorded next to each other. I want to see that craziness. Well, otherwise, I think that's it for us here, unless we want to cover more about how Kira should have died in the explosion.
You know what? Let me add in that I think Kira should fuck up one of his eyes. That's it.
Didn't you already go on about how he should lose an arm? I don't remember that. I think that was a thing you said.
Yes, 100% it is.
Okay. One of the reasons why, and this is the last thing I'll say, or last thing I intend to say, I'm not going to promise, that one of the reasons why I said best fight so far is it's so rare, and I think this era, because I think Gundam 00 also comes out in the same decade, for the good guys to lose anything in a fight. So to see them start damaging the main Gundams, like the protagonist Gundam, is such a big hit to story that it's like, oh, I'm instantly invested now that I know everything is on the table, including the main character. That's why it was instant buy-in. Now, the knowledge that obviously that the end of the episode end credit thing spoils that Kira has a future is kind of a spoiler to ruin that, but I am always on board with the main character has to pay a price. There will be a time in Universal Century where I think one of my favorite Gundams will come to pass, and we'll see a show where plot armor isn't a thing as much as it is in other shows, and I can't wait to get to there. Hopefully before one of us dies.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, for today, that has been it for us. I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we have been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?